he will be like a new signing. And I hate saying that about players that come back from injury, but he will be like a new signing because we haven't had this for so long. I mean, I can't remember him playing that much. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I personally think that Martinez targeting Brighton and Forest as a return date is incredibly premature from what I got told on Sunday. We play Brighton a week on Saturday. Like, it's literally 10 days away. He ain't playing in that game. He's just not playing in that game. And I don't think we'll put him on the bench for that game. This week is his first contact training in months. So I think that, you know, I want Martinez back. And the balance of Martinez is this, and it's an unpopular opinion, but the balance with Martinez is this. Martin Saunders is absolutely correct, and we all know this. Martinez back in our back three makes us a better team because he steps into the midfield. That helps. If you're going to play Casemiro and Bruno, it helps them because somebody steps in there and helps them because they're not very good at it. It helps us play the ball forward. It helps us be more attacking with a back five. So Martinez is massively important to our season. I don't care if you're telling me you want to be back for Brighton or Forest. You're not coming back till Everton. I'm just not fucking about. Like, I'm sorry. I know people always want, we need him back, we need him back, we need him back. I want him back for the rest of the season. I don't want him back for a couple of games and then there's a secondary injury to a hamstring or something like that. So for me, if you're only back in contact training this week, you can do contact training for at least 2 or 3 weeks before I consider you. I'm not rushing you back into Brighton or Forest. Like, these games are a week and a half away and 2.5 weeks away. I'm sorry, it's not happening. And by the time it comes round to the Spurs game, maybe you're on the bench. But you're not going on international duty with Argentina in November. You're not getting back with us to go to that. We're managing this. You've had 2 major injuries. And on my head be it. But you're not coming back quick because I need you back for the next 2 years. I don't need you back for, you know, a couple of games. So I think that the club will definitely take that choice. And I think probably what you've got here is the player is so eager. And I love this. I love this. This is great. This is where management comes into it. The player is desperate to get back and is probably targeting Brighton and Forest. But the club and the manager need to be going, that's great. That's absolutely great. Let's see what happens. But in the back of their head, they've got to be, no, you're not coming back. So Lisandro Martinez is 27 and he'll be 28 in January. One more bad injury. You know what? Let's call it how it is. He's had 2 bad injuries. If he has another bad injury, you can almost say we're into Phil Jones territory. Because at 28, when you've missed most of your mid-20s through injury, I think it becomes a big problem. I mean, I'm just having a look here. Wasn't particularly... I mean, to be fair, he'd had a few injuries at Ajax, but predominantly his big problems have been with Manchester United. 22-23, April 23 to June 23, he had the metatarsal fracture. Then he came back in September 23 and was out till January 24 with a foot injury. And then it says he came back in February 24 and was out with a knee injury until the end of March 24. Then he came back and had a calf strain from the 2nd of April 24 to the start of May 24. And then he did his cruciate this year. So he's had a few injuries. I didn't realise he had the knee injury in February 24. The foot injury is a little bit longer. So he's had a few injury problems. No real issues at Ajax, but at Man United, he's had a few issues since the metatarsal injury in April 23. So he's had 2 years, nearly 2.5 years of quite consistent injuries. I didn't realise that. I genuinely thought that the metatarsal injury was a lot closer to the knee injury. I didn't realise he did the metatarsal in April 23. So he's had metatarsal, which basically kept him out for nearly a year. Then he did a knee for a month. Then he did a calf for a month. Then he had a back problem, which was only 3 days. And then he did the cruciate ligament. So he's had 2.5 years of injuries. And he's 27. So since 25, he's basically been injured. That's not good. Like, you know, and this goes back to what I mean about managing him back. Yes, we all want the butcher back. But he's basically been injured since he was 25. If he gets one more bad injury, I think sadly you're in the circumstances of saying, you know, we need to move on. We need to bring somebody else in.